And police are saying that at least 100 rounds were fired this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, late last night, Governor Brian Sandoval signed all 4 pieces of legislation into law, and he says it's a great day for the Silver State. Here at the airport, they have these containers that help collect extra waste from Burning Man, and inside, you never know what you might find.
Only Landon can pull off a hula hoop on the news, right?
On your marks, get set, go. Are you guys jealous?
A little bit.
I have a feeling it's going to be hot. I can hear them rapping me real quickly. Very good. This stuff is great. John and Andy will send it. Oh, we'll send back for you in the studio.
Landon Miller is in Carson City with reaction from Nevada lawmakers. He is live. Landon, what are they saying out there?
Yeah, good morning, John. Even though it took a couple of days to get all 4 pieces of legislation through, Nevada governor is very pleased with the teamwork it ultimately took to get the legislation passed.
It's not often that you see this type of leadership, and I was so proud of our state and so proud of this legislature and all the members for the hard work that they've done.
Governor Brian Sandoval gave his official seal of approval last night, signing 4 bills into law in front of a crowded room of lawmakers. Those lawmakers unanimously passed the bill about an hour earlier, so that would have been about 9:30 last night. The deal requires that at least half of Tesla's construction and operational workers are Nevada residents. Tesla will also have to invest $3.5 billion in the Silver State over the next 10 years. 6,500 permanent jobs are expected at the massive battery factory. Estimates show that the new facility will improve Washoe County's economy by 20% with an economic impact of $100 billion over 20 years.
This is a great day for Nevada. I think we're going to look back years from now and see that this was a catalyst to help us in our economic development.
Now, the film industry isn't too happy this morning. They used to have $80 million worth of incentives. That number has actually dropped to $10 million, so a $70 million cut in incentives for them. However, there is a chance, guys, that back in the 2015 or in the upcoming 2015 legislative session, they might take another look at the incentives for area filmmakers, guys.
The governor made the comment last night, this is as big as it gets, and he's right. I've been here most of my life. I've never seen anything like this size before.
Yeah. And at the speed at which
you know what, exactly, guys. And, you know, I heard I read something earlier that one assemblyman actually said that this is the biggest thing, perhaps for the Silver State since the creation of the Hoover Dam. So it's just really a really big thing for the state.
Boy, and as you can imagine, it really shook up the guests at the motel.
Oh, can you imagine? No. Well, Landon Miller has reaction from people who were staying there.
And just shots. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
That's the sound guests of Motel 6 woke up to early this morning. A man firing from a second-story motel room into the parking lot below.
There was several vehicles in the parking lot that were unoccupied that were hit in the back lot of the Motel 6. At least 5 that we know of.
Bullet holes, bullet casings, and shattered glass are what remains of the man's rampage.
Sparks police estimate that nearly 100 rounds were fired. It's no wonder why residents of Motel 6 were shaken up.
It was unbelievably loud, like shook the building, and I didn't know it was a gunshot.
At first, it didn't occur to Jerry Johnson that the loud bangs he was hearing were actually gunshots. Once he knew what was happening, he took cover.
When I realized it was shots, that's when I hit the floor in the room and stayed on the floor, tried to get under the carpet.
He and 3 other people were inside their motel room at the time of the shooting. He stayed hunkered down for nearly an hour, something he thought would never happen to him.
Until you go through it, you don't know how scary it is, because you don't know if you're going to be the next bullet.
Other Motel 6 guests were too shaken up to go on camera, but many were shocked nobody got hurt as police approached the suspect. Officers are using 2 words to describe what happened today.
We're very lucky today. Very lucky today.
While these guests only have 1.
It was scary. It was scary.
Covering the big story, Landon Miller, Channel 2 News.
You want to look legit, and I assume you want to look legit.
Of course I want to look legit. At the rodeo, there are crowds of cowboys and cowgirls practically everywhere you look. And here I was.
First of all, you don't look like a cowboy. You look like you just got out of prep school.
Rachel and Jacob Good are self-deemed rodeo aficionados. They know what I need.
We need a hat, we need boots, we need the look. You don't have the look right now. Look too pretty.
Now in the Livestock Event Center, these shoes?
Your shoes don't look like they want to get dirty.
Not to mention the slacks and the lack of head attire. Ty Rogers, owner of Rogers Cowboy Supply, is helping me out today. He's owned his shop for 6 years, but today could be one of the most challenging days yet. Good thing I wore the right shirt.
It's a button-down Oxford. That's actually a very Western-style shirt.
He says long-sleeve shirts help prevent burns and can cool you down. Next, the Silk Wild Rag. These help keep dust out and even filter water. And one more thing. He says the pinker the rag, the more masculine the man.
So you're saying that if I put this on, I'm more manly?
Absolutely. So tell me, how manly do you think you are?
Manly enough to wear this.
What's a cowboy without a hat? Finding one, the right one, can be tough.
Gabby, do I look like a cowboy?
Finally, the right one. All hats are custom fitted and shaped, ready for any task.
Float down the river.
Float down the river?
Right.
Yeah.
Go to Walmart, whatever.
After changing into some jeans, the last step is some good boots.
You did it.
Time for the big reveal. Just 40 minutes earlier, I looked like, what again?
You look like you just got out of prep school.
Someone earlier said that I look like a prep schoolboy.
That would be accurate.
What about now, though?
Well, nobody said a prep school cowboy, doesn't exist. I mean, I think you're a good hybrid of the two.
Superheroes, dude. The superhero crawl is set for August 8th. John and Andy, though, serious question.
What? Serious?
Yeah, it is a serious one.
Oh.
Got to take this one serious. Why does it take so long for pirates to learn the alphabet?
Why does it take so long for pirates?
Something to do with R, right? Every pirate joke ends with R something.
You would think that, John, but actually it's because they spend years at sea.
Oh!
He got us again.
Cool.
Happy birthday, by the way, Landon.
Oh, thanks, guys. John and Andy, I have a confession to make. I hit a cone, crushed the cone here in the parking lot. Security is looking for me this morning.
Yeah.
All right, Rich, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Woo! Woo!
Woo! He
That
made
was
it.
not a manly scream. It's a lot of summertime sadness, right?
Oh, uh-oh. You know it. Thank you. All right, so fun fact about this RV, it actually belongs to the one and only Jeff Martinez. Jeff, are you down below me right now?
Yeah.
Yes. Hi. Yes, Landon.
Is there anything that you wanna fess up to in the bathroom?
Uh-oh.
Because we're about to go in the bathroom.
I don't know. It
Don't
should be fairly clean. I hope.
It should be fairly clean. Let's take a look behind this curtain. Oh my gosh! What do we have
a bunny?
here?
Oh no! You found the bunny.
There's a bunny in the bathroom, Jeff.
Yeah, very nice.
What is going on?
How did that happen?
What is going on? It's cleaning itself. All right, we'll send it back to you guys.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Landon. A preview of what you can expect at Burning Man.
This one, guys, is called the Quack. Ready for this, guys? All right, ready? What is it? Right first, right? Yeah, okay. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And then at the end, wolf pack. All right, judges, what are you giving me? Judges.
A 10?
Right, a 10.
Oh, a 10. They're very generous,
I got
Landon.
a 10.
That was a generous
No, they're not
score.
very generous. They're very accurate, okay? They're not generous. They're accurate. Chloe would agree. I know Chloe would agree. She used to do some cheering back in the day.
Well, I don't know. Don't quit your reporting job is what I say, Landon.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks for that.
Only here on Channel 2 News do you get to see Landon Miller cheerleading in the morning, right? It is.